always in hotels, you know, it's really boring. You want to find something more quiet or, you know, other nice place. And you struggle with that, right? So maybe SpareSpace is the solution for you. So please welcome with me Joe van Oosterwyk.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, we're really happy to be here. Happy to share the stage with Louis from Chopin. Happy with these other great startups and with you, the audience. It's really awesome. Yeah, with SpareSpace, we want to change the way people book a business, creative, or event space. Because basically, I mean, it all started a couple of years ago when I was throwing my 30th birthday party. Yeah, I know, I'm getting old, but anyway, that doesn't matter. So I was looking for this venue, and like I always do, I start with Google. So I went onto Google, and I was looking for a venue in the location that I was, you know, looking forward to. And I did find a couple websites. Some spaces actually do have a website, and then they have a form or something like that. You fill it out, and then maybe they come back to you. Maybe the next day, maybe 3 days later, or no, not at all. So I started reaching out to some of my friends, and they were like, yeah, just check out this address, check out this phone number. So that's what I did. Some of them picked up, sometimes the right person, that was great, but not always the best experience. So basically, that brings me to my first point here. It was really, really time consuming. And then also, the space details weren't always known. I wouldn't know what was available, I wouldn't know the price, so that was a clear issue. But then, in the end, after a couple of weeks, when I had finally decided which venue I wanted to book, they asked me to pay up front. I was like, oh, okay, well, all right, let's just go ahead then. So, but we thought maybe this could be faster and better. So we went out and we were like, what if we build a web platform where users can find, book, and pay for the space the easy way, just in a couple of minutes, basically. So on the renter side, we wanted to make sure that people can find unique spaces that wouldn't be really easy to find, and also save time, because that was a big issue for me. And then for the space owner, I mean, there are a lot of people and businesses that actually have spaces. Think about how many times that meeting room in your company is used, or that conference room that you only use 5 times a year. What if you could take away the hassle to rent it out? So that's what we did with SpareSpace. So you list it once and you have no hassle. And you generate revenue in the meantime. All in a trusted environment where indeed there's trusted payment. So indeed people pay up front, but we only deliver the money the day after the event to make sure everything went fine. This way, we can still, you know, intervene if something went really bad. So indeed, that's what we built. The product is there. We soft launched in July. So indeed, we found out that to tackle this $90 billion market, people are most interested in finding the right location and the right price. So that's what we do. So you just type your location, you type the time slot that you want, and you find all the available spaces for the different prices that you need. And all with giving you very transparent, all very transparent, because you can see what facilities there actually are in all those spaces. So where are we now in terms of customer traction? So right now we have over 200 spaces in the USA and Belgium. We have a couple customers that have helped us fine-tune the experience to make sure that it goes really smooth for everyone, even for dummies. And we have great customers right now, so like Sintra, who's a big partner of us, the Corda campus in Hasselt, and a couple more also here in Brussels, like Silver Square. So the business model, pretty easy. You can list your space for free, no hassle, just list it once. It's free to search, obviously. You just look around, compare, you book, and you pay online. And then we take a small commission on every transaction just to keep us going, because that's what we want to keep doing, obviously. So our competitive advantage is obviously the ease of use. I mean, look at me, I was spending a couple weeks to find the right space. Thanks to SpareSpace, I can do this in literally a couple minutes. So it's intuitive, it's easy to search, easy to compare, easy to book, and even pay online. For the host, it's really easy. You just list your space once, and then you just keep generating revenue out of that space that was sitting idle most of the time. And then indeed, SpareSpace is there for when you have a question or when issues arise. We're always there. There's a live chat on the website, there's a phone number, and since we have people in Belgium and USA, there's always someone who is awake. So the management team, we have Jasper, who is making sure that growth is going fine. He's making sure that digital marketing is being worked on. Then we have Dan, who's doing all the business development here in Belgium. And myself, who have built a platform and make sure that all the other stuff keeps going. So, really, go out there and use SpareSpace for your next business, events, or creative activity. And right now, especially for you, this is launching today, we're giving a €40 discount on every first transaction. So please go ahead and book your space for your next event. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Okay, who would need SpareSpace? Who would use it? Wow, almost everybody.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. Okay. Whether for hours or days? Hours? Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Days? Less.
Right.
Okay, more hours. Very interesting. Okay, who would invest? Because you guys need money, right?
Well, we do.
No, first,
we
who
do.
would invest? And then you will say your price.
Great to see some hands. We do. We have some investments already at the sideline. So first, want to prove our business a little better to get a better deal for us, but also just to make sure that we can use that money to grow to the next level, basically. Yeah.
Okay, like 200K.
200K, yeah, something like that. That's what we're thinking of. And that's also what we're discussing with some of the investors.
Shows up.
Yeah, but we have a plan. We have a plan. So
Nice.
200 would fit our plan.
Any questions or suggestions or yes, Vanessa? Yeah.
Thank you. What is your strategy to get critical mass of space offers and people coming to rent spaces?
That's a very good question, because at first when I built the platform, I was like, okay, now we're all set. But that was obviously not the case. So that's the next thing that we're looking into and what we're actually doing right now. So that's why we'll be in the newspaper on Friday. So to get some more awareness. We're also using all the digital channels really to reach out to people. So this is through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, messaging. So we're using all of that to generate leads, and then we have people on the ground like Don, who actually goes to persuade these people if they weren't already persuaded by Just Start Digital communication. So it's really a mix of online, like reaching out directly, like sharing things, but also calling and actually stopping by and persuading people on in the real world. Yeah.
Face to face.
Face to face.
Any other questions? Okay, over there.
Hi, I'm Olivier from Calais. We are actually a startup which is scattered in Belgium and in France. And when I received the email from BetaGroup, I actually checked your website and bingo, because I was actually trying to look for a business solution like this since a few months, because we are all working remotely. Actually, since we got a big investment, we realized that working remotely, even with all the tools that we can have, is great. However, we need to meet sometimes, and at least to organize and set up the goals, whatever. And that was great because we could decide a location like Boisseau and set up a meeting, and I wanted to have a whiteboard and a computer and a screen, and that wasn't easy to find indeed on all the other platforms. So that's great. I love, and I'm going to be one of the users of the platform. But I've got a question. When I looked at the space, and actually I found already some, indeed, the price was set in hours, and I was wondering to myself, what should I do? I have no clue. Perhaps I should just book by the day. And so, how do I calculate the day price? How does it work for someone? Yeah, I'm going to meet with 10 or 20 people, probably for at least half a day or full day. And so, if I can,
No, yeah, exactly. That's a very good remark, and that's something that we're actually working on. So right now, indeed, everything is booked per hour, and you can see.
How much is it average per hour?
Oh, there are spaces from 10 euros an hour to spaces of 200 euros an hour. So it really depends on what you need and how many people you need to be able to see it. So it's very dynamic and flexible. There's spaces for everyone, I think. But right now, you have to book by the hour. You see an opening hour of a space and a closing hour. So indeed, if you would like to book a day, then you'll need to book all the hours that fit in that schedule of the opening to close. But that's something that we're working on, because also a lot of the people that actually provide the space are like, yeah, we want to give a discount if they book the whole day. So it's currently in development to indeed add that feature so that people can, or the space owners, can also provide a price per day or even per week, or like morning sessions, afternoon sessions, so that we can offer like a more compelling price even if you book for longer times. Yeah.
Okay, another question there, and then we will wrap it up. And
Just one simple question: how do you manage the insurance risks?
So in the end, well, it's also a very good question. So we did sit together already with some insurance companies. So we're looking into including that in as part of that commission indeed. But right now, indeed, the transaction still is between the one who rents the place and the person who rents out the place. So currently, at SpareSpace, we don't have any liability in that. So that's indeed something that the space owner is still responsible
it's like on
for.
Airbnb, right? No, you have an extra.
With Airbnb,
you have an extra coverage.
it's.
Yeah.
I heard it's not easy to actually get it, but indeed that's what they advertise, and that's also something that we're looking into. So
for how long are you guys existing?
I quit my job last January, so almost a year ago now,
Okay.
and we soft launched in July with the first platform.
How many users?
So we have about 200 users right now. Some of them are also just the space owners, obviously. So they're both users to us. But we're really looking to growing at a faster pace now. Also on the renter side, because indeed we've been focusing a lot on getting a lot of spaces on board, because it's a little bit chicken and egg story. So that's been our primary focus.
But it's not easy, because Book2Me tried to do it and they closed
That's
it.
right, exactly.
So how many people did know Book2Meet? Okay, and you never used it? No, okay. Okay, so the very last question. No, you put the word. Okay, over was answered? Okay, so we
why
have
international? You're doing international?
international or
Yeah.
just here in Belgium?
That doesn't make sense to me. Like you need to learn to swim in the swimming pool before getting to the ocean.
That is so true, and that's a mistake. One fail story, that I made at the start. Right now I'm based.
Local or?
Yeah, to go from one market instead of multiple markets, indeed. So I was like, okay, we have this platform now, we can go anywhere with this platform. But indeed, we need to get, our story straight in one area to have a good offering, so that people, when they actually arrive, there is space for everyone. And that's something that indeed that we missed before, where we were like with something anywhere, all over the place, but not enough different type of spaces. And that's something that I think we've now reached a point where we're in a better position.
Okay, well, thank you so much. If you have any other questions, please go to the bar.
All right, thank you.
Get drunk and speak.